Good morning, everybody. Today's the day. Taking off from St. Augustine, and it's California or bust. I'm kind of having trouble taking off this morning. Overthinking a lot of stuff last night and this morning when I got up. So I never got any footage of my bike on the beach. So I planned on getting up this morning at like 5 and riding just the bicycle without the trailer down to the beach, shooting some footage. But to save money, I stayed at a hotel that is like 8 miles, maybe 9 or 10 miles from the beach. And when I woke up this morning, my legs were super sore. So I was like, I'm not gonna do a 20-mile loop before I check out of the hotel just for some camera footage. I've been to the Atlantic Ocean. Matter of fact, last week I was in New Smyrna Beach. I rode my bike on the beach. So, yeah, I don't know. Now that the day's here, I'm just kind of like, am I doing this? Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. But how am I doing it is what I'm struggling with. So, yeah, I got to take some time this morning to get all of this crap back onto the trailer or onto the bike. Shouldn't take too long. I've just been trying to eat a little bit and drink some coffee, stretch. I've been doing a lot of stretching because of the sore legs. They're starting to feel a little bit better, so yeah. I should be like super pumped, like, woo, we're gonna do this today. And I kind of am. I'm just, nervous and a little sore, even though I took yesterday off, but it's all good. Time to get this on the road. All right, so the next trick is to get all this crap downstairs, no elevator. When I checked in the other day, there was nothing available on the first floor, which happens, I guess. But it's unfortunate because, man, this is tough to get up and down some stairs. Here we go. Just thought I'd film this so everybody can see what I go through, just so I can sleep indoors for a couple nights and take a break. Of course, I stay in the cheapest hotels possible. Oh, shit. Now, it's usually easier to load a trailer when it's empty. But I didn't want to bring it down here empty and carry everything down individually. So, here we go. It's heavy. I can do this. Click right in, cool. Alright. Get that thing up. There we go. Hit the wall. Shoot. Alright. Oh, shoot. What am I doing here? Spin the camera around. This is going to be a one wonky video. And the handlebars want to turn. Alright. That won't hold anything open. Let's try the old way. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm struggling to get through here. I don't suppose one of you would hold that door for me, would you? That'd be a huge help. I appreciate it.
The dog get back, we'll be all right.
He looks like a killer. All right, thank you very much. Whew, all right, that's what it takes to get downstairs in one of these cheap motels with all this gear. I'm probably way too close to the camera. Yeah, who knows? All right, gonna go check out and get this show on the road. All right, I thought I recorded this video, but I guess I was just talking to myself. The camera turned off. I guess I was not recording. Anyways, this is the day. This is it. It has begun. Madman's ride to the Pacific Ocean. Cross America bike ride. Whatever we want to call it. Checked out of the motel. Grabbed their little crappy breakfast of a muffin and a granola bar. Grabbed an extra granola bar for the road. An extra coffee for the road. Right now I'm heading up Route 16. There's a wide shoulder. I hope that continues. It's a little chilly out this morning, but not bad. It's going to be a beautiful day. Still a little bit windy. Right now I've got my GPS set to take me to Buc-ee's. See if I can get a brisket burrito for breakfast. And maybe pick up some MREs. One of my friends commented on, or texted me after one of my videos where I was talking about not knowing what to bring, carrying food in case I end up somewhere where there's no stores. And she suggested getting MREs. I thought that was a great idea. I've eaten plenty of those in my lifetime. And they'll be pretty compact and holy shit, something big just jumped in the woods. I don't even know what that was. Oh well, just heard a crash through the trees. All right, here we go. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Next stop, Buc-ee's. Good morning, everybody. It is, what day is it? It's Monday. Monday, March 3rd. So it's the second day of my ride across America. Left St. Augustine yesterday. Camped in Green Cove Springs last night. And I just left the campground a little while ago. Went to a racetrack gas station, got a breakfast sandwich. Got some coffee. And I noticed when I was relaxing at the campsite last night that there's a bike path that was only about 1.5 miles from the campground. And I'm on that bike path right now. It runs like straight north up into Orange Park outside of Jacksonville. Which, fun fact, my sister used to live there a long time ago. I'm feeling all right this morning. It was colder than I expected. I was freezing my butt off in the tent this morning. But I got up, moving, packed everything up, and I'm back at it again today. How far will I make it today? Who knows? I'd like to get up to Highway 90 and start heading west. I should be able to do that today. Good morning. I was looking on Google Maps last night. The first stop on this Cross America trip where I'll stop and see a friend is in Tallahassee. And to her house, last night I still had 200 or more than 200 miles to go to get to her house. So I don't know how many days that'll take, but it's gonna be good on this trip to catch up with old friends. This shaded bike path isn't doing me any favors for charging my battery pack, but I do have my solar panel folded open. I woke up early enough this morning that I was able to get my battery pack up to 85% with emergency charging. I plugged it in the bathhouse at the park. So even if I don't get much energy off the solar panel today, it's at least at 85%. Anyways, more to come. Riding across the country. Have a great day, everybody. Another very windy day, making it very difficult to get anywhere. It's kind of chilly out by Florida standards. It's started out in the low 40s. I think it's up into the 50s right now. I think it's only going to get in the 60s for a high. Probably because of this really cold north wind that is the bane of my existence. wind's actually out of the northeast. So hopefully soon I'll be turning to the west and maybe even get a little push from this wind. That'd be cool. I'm not getting my hopes up though. I don't have very good luck with the direction of the wind when I'm traveling. Oh well, it just slows me down. It doesn't stop me. Right now I'm riding through Orange Park, Florida. So far since I left the campground, it's been mostly bike path, sidewalks, side streets, which is good. I'm loosely traveling, paralleling Route 17, which I'm really glad there's bike paths and sidewalks, because 17, every time I get close to it, man, it is just bumper to bumper traffic. Ugh. I think I'm almost up to I-10, which means Highway 90 is not too far. The spot on my map on Highway 90 that I chose to pick for Google to make a route is 19 miles from here. I might be able to get on 19 or get on 90 before that, I'm not sure. Once I'm on 90, I just run straight to the west. I could probably use 90 for the next month or so, trying to get across the Panhandle. Morning. Well, I made it up to Jacksonville and turned to the west. Now I'm on US Route 90. I don't know if you can hear that because that truck going by. I'm on Route 90. Heading west. And I plan on staying on Highway 90 for quite a while, because I think Highway 90 goes all the way through Texas, I think. So, at least for the foreseeable future, I'll be going due west on the shoulder of Highway 90. First half of the day I was headed north, and the wind's blowing out of the northeast, so I fought the wind for the first half of the day. But once I turned west, it's a little bit of a cross breeze, sometimes a tailwind, which is nice. Right now, I'm just cruising towards Baldwin, Florida. That's where I'm gonna stay tonight. The camping options were limited. I did find a couple campgrounds, but they seemed a little too pricey for me to be sleeping in a tent, so. One of the campgrounds said it was $60 just a tent camp. So instead of paying $60 to sleep in a tent tonight, I paid $80, and I'm just gonna stay at the Red Roof Inn. So to me, 20 bucks extra to sleep indoors, have Wi-Fi. Red Roof Inn is usually pretty decent for cheap. Couldn't believe that they said tent camping was $60. I was like, what? $60? No thanks. I'll sleep illegally on the power lines before I pay 60 bucks to sleep in a campground. We got some weather passing through tomorrow morning anyway, so. And I'll probably end up staying in a hotel again tomorrow night because we got some big storms coming through Wednesday morning. All right, puppy dogs. Boy, those dogs jumping from yard to yard to get after me, but luckily they're fenced in. Hey, for a minute, I thought they were going to jump the fence. Anyways, not the most scenic route. Highway 90 goes through a bunch of industrial areas, but it's a flat, straight route to the west, so that works for me. For the most part, so far, Highway 90's had a shoulder. couple spots it was really narrow and kind of tight, but this section of 90's got a pretty wide shoulder. See, there's a Circle K up here. Those are a good spot to stop and fill my water bottles. Circle K usually has a couple of water fountains by the restroom, so it's a good way for me to fill up my water bottles, stay hydrated without having to buy so many bottles of water. Typically, I fill my water bottles wherever I spend the night before I hit the road, and then as I go along, I look for places like Circle K and other chain gas stations where I know I can fill my water bottles. And, you know, in parks too, there's water fountains. Circle K.
Take the next right.
I just went a little bit out of my way just to get off the very busy Highway 90. Google Maps told me there was this bike path here. Taking this bike path instead of taking Highway 90 added 2 miles. But to me, it's worth it to scope out another pristine, serene, no truck traffic bike trail. Been riding along with traffic all day, so any bike trail is a relief. I still don't have very far to go. Now I've got 3.7 miles to my motel. I'm gonna end up with over 40 miles today, which isn't bad, especially considering how tough I had to fight the headwind this morning. I didn't think I'd make 40 miles today, but making pretty decent progress. This bike trail is called the Jacksonville Baldwin Trail. I wish I'd have known it was here. I might have been able to pick it up earlier, but I just found it, so. Nice little paved trail. So, some thoughts 2 days into the California trip. It's going pretty well so far. It's very early, obviously, just started, but stayed in a tent last night. Got pretty cold. It got down in the low 40s this morning. And it's been pretty cool all day. There's been a cold wind blowing out of the north. I did warm up enough to take off one of my hoodies. I'm just cruising along, making as many miles as I can. I woke up about 5 this morning because in the campsite there was some owls just hooting away at each other loud, like 5 o'clock in the morning. It scared me, woke me up. I didn't know what the heck it was. Just weird noises, really loud weird noises in the woods, and I, you know, woke myself up a little bit, gained a little bit of sense, and I'm like, oh, that's owls. But then I couldn't go back to sleep because I was so cold. So I got a fairly early start this morning. Just been cold and fighting a headwind, so I didn't push it too hard. Just low gear, slow and steady. I'm excited that I made it up to Highway 90, because Highway 90 I can use to get all the way across the Gulf Coast. At least that's the plan. Jumping on bike paths when I see them. But as long as there's a shoulder on Highway 90, that goes pretty straight west, so. Still happy with my choice to just wing it. Just making it up day by day. I found that when I make plans, they don't always work out, so I think for me, I would rather just wing it. I never really know from day to day, like how many miles I'm gonna do. It depends on the weather, it depends on how I'm feeling, what I can find to eat. There's so many factors into how far I make it. But I just pedal until I start to think I should find some place to stay, and then I get on my apps, either The Dirt to find a campground, or I've been using booking.com to find cheap motels. This motel I got tonight wasn't much more than it was gonna cost a tent camp. I couldn't believe how expensive the tent camping was, but I figured for 20 bucks more, I'll sleep inside tonight.
In 600 feet, turn left toward Center Street North.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Turn left toward Center Street North, then turn right onto Center Street North. Turn right onto Center Street North.
I am in the town of Baldwin. 2.4 miles to the motel. Red Roof is right next to a Waffle House. Yeah!